So the Gunners maintain the 100% record. He's quite modest there, talking about their strikers starting well. But Gabriel Jesus, how well has he started this new season for his new club?
Yeah, I mean, he was frightening at City. He's even more scary now. You look at him, not just this game, the previous game as well. This is a fantastic finish. This is top-notch finish. But he's one of those players, he will cause you problems. He's an unwilling runner. It puts Johnny Evans on the floor there, and it's a great defending tackle there, but he's one of those unselfish strikers. He'll always look to try and find his teammate, and he gets his reward here because he sniffs the goal there. But when you've got Sacco and Martinelli in the team, you've always got a chance. I mean, look at this. Another striker will probably had a goal there, but he's trying to play his team with him, so he deserves all his goals today.
On another day, he could have been celebrating a hat-trick. But can you see he's relishing how much he's being the main man, something he rarely was at City, if ever?
Well, he's hungry, and that's a beautiful thing to be, I think, as an athlete, as a football player. He's hungry. He wants to show that he deserves to start, and he does. He was probably the best reserve centre-forward in the world. And, you know, because City had so many great options, he didn't really get to play all the time. But when he did, he played great, whether it's a centre-forward or off the right-hand side or off the left. So they've got a really good one there with a great mentality. He works incredibly hard against the ball in terms of starting the press. And I think his finishing is incredibly underrated. So that could be the signing of the season for Arsenal, because they're going to be good fun to watch. They've got some great players in Ødegaard and Martinelli, as Quinny mentioned, and Saka. But he's the one that could get them over the finishing line.
Interestingly, they hit back twice within 2 minutes of Leicester scoring. Is there a newfound resilience about this Arsenal team?
It's always been over the years.
They went missing for a while.
They went missing, yeah. Since Arteta obviously had a difficult first season, but look, when you got so many good young players and Arteta's mentality, and he's trying to change the mentality, because obviously he's moved a few players on, but he's changed the mentality to be more ruthless. So when you see where they get opportunities, they put him away.
What can they achieve this season?
Oh, top four, definitely. That's where they want to be, and I think they'll be close. They're a good watch. They're a good side. He's a good coach, Mikel. And I just like, you know what they're building. Signing players 23 and under, technically all good players, but they added some winners in there. Zinchenko and Gabriel Jesus have been around winning sides, that culture. That's what he wants to bring in, and they've had a huge impact on the side.
Yeah.
Just the disappointment was the nature of the goals, especially when we were getting back into it. You know, at 2-1, we conceded in a bad moment, and then at 3-2, so we didn't give them time to get nervous, really. But I have to say that the players kept going. We tried everything we can in the game.
Shall we? For Arsenal up against Leicester, we were really looking forward to this one. And anyone that had Jesus in their fancy team, well done. I'm saying that to myself as well.
Well, we mentioned at half-time as well, Seamus, Jesus could be a stroke of magic for Arteta. Obviously working with Manchester City. He looks a world-class player on today's performance alone. And I said at half-time as well, he's going to start every week for Arsenal. He's going to be their main striker, their main man. The first goal is a brilliant goal. The second goal is a poacher's instinct at the back post from a set play. But he looks like he's found his home already after 2 games.
Fantastic. I mean, this year, unlucky from Saliba, because he was brilliant against Crystal Palace. Started off this game really well as well. Bit of miscommunication between him and the goalkeeper. But Arsenal last season might have capitulated a little bit. Straight away again, they get themselves back into it again. Poor goalkeeping. Just deal with the situation. Gabriel Jesus with a little pass, and Granit Xhaka with a really tidy finish.
Do you think that's one of the most impressive parts of this performance, in that every time they did concede, we saw an immediate reaction?
Well, they showed character, because the pressure, obviously, at the Emirates, a full house, the crowd might have got on their back a little bit, but I think again Ramsdale maybe should do better with this goal. It's a tight angle from Maddison, probably shouldn't go in. But then again, as you say, Arsenal react off the back. I think within a minute or two they get the noses 2 goals back in front again, and when this goal goes in, obviously